138.
138. That's wrong, I think.
That's
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
right.
الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله نزل أحسن الحديث كتابا متشابه مثاني تقشعر منه جلود الذين يخشون ربهم ثم تلين جلودهم وقلوبهم إلى ذكر الله ذلك هدى الله يهدي به من يشاء ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد. صدق الله العظيم. Respected elders, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Last Friday I was talking about Quran Kareem, that it is not any particular title we can give to Quran Kareem, that it's a book of history or book of ilmul abdan, anatomy, or any science or history or any story, whatever you can say. It's not. If the title we would like, the best title would be Al-Quran, because this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given as hidayah, not only for mu'mineen, even for those, if they study Quran Kareem, even they are not Muslim, if they study Quran Kareem, they will feel that this is something different, this is something reality, this is something truth. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us Quran Kareem, in which the ayat which I just recited, it says Kitabun Mutashabiha Mathaniya. That means this book has got repetition of things and also giving examples of things. Repetition, a lot of people have got objection on this. Na'udhu billah. Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needed to repeat incidents after incidents, For example, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's incident have been explained in Quran Kareem many times. So they say, why many times? Just take it out, just keep one only. So they say if these things wouldn't have been repeated, the Quran Kareem would have been very short and we could have made it a book which can come into our pocket, like Bible. But let me tell you, Quran Kareem, if it explains one incident 10 times, that means Quran Kareem, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving 10 different lessons. One incident is explained, but lesson is different. Sometimes it happens that you say something and you get one lesson out of it, and then you say it again and then there is another lesson coming out of it. That means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this example of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam in different places, giving different lessons. For example, I just say one word of history, and I would tell you that in this sentence, how many lessons we can derive. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala an, in his time there was announcement from the Baitul Mal that come and take zakat, and there was no one to take zakat. If I say this sentence, what lesson do we get out of this? Lesson we get that in the time of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala an, there was a system of Baitul Mal. Zakat was collected in one place. If I repeat this sentence again, in the time of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala an, announcement was made from Baitul Mal that come and have zakat, and there was no one to take zakat. What is the other lesson we get? The other lesson we get that the economy of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala an was so strong and was so stable that even the announcement is made from Baitul Mal, there is no poor in that society. There is no poor in that time of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala an. Economy was so strong. And if I repeat this sentence again, in the time of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala an, the announcement was made from the Baitul Mal to take zakat, and no one was available to take zakat. Another lesson we get from this, that Prophet Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala an had tarbiyat and brought up of the ri'ayah, the people, in such a way that the announcement is made from the government and no one is even looking for that announcement and not even paying any attention, and they think that we are not eligible for it. What happens now? If suppose someone announced, everyone would be planning how we can get crippled or something, or just try to say we are the destitute and go and get it. Because this is from the government. Sometimes you say one thing and one incident you explain and you get different kind of lessons. Quran Kareem explained the incidents of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam many times, but they gave different, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave different lessons from it. Quran Kareem is such a book. I mentioned last Friday that because of this book, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam was Ruhul Ameen, was leader of Malaika. The hadith is that in Quran Kareem it explains that when the wahi used to come for Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, all the Malaika, rest of the Malaika would just faint. And they wake up and they say, Maza qala Rabbuna. When they were, when they came in their senses, they asked Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam, our Rabb, what did he say? Jibreel alayhi salam used to say, قال الحق وهو العلي الكبير. He said haqq, and he is of course Ali and Kabir. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given priority, fadilat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given the rutba and the status to Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam because of this Quran Kareem. Other books, if you take Torah, if you take Injil, Bible, they are books of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Quran Kareem has got some significance. What is significance? Quran Kareem is not only book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is also Kalamullah. Kalamullah. Other Other books are not Kalamullah, they are just the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Torah was given to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam on the law, written and given to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Other books also, majazan, metaphorically you can say that they are kalam, but they are actually not kalam, they are kitab. But Quran-e-Kareem, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala recited these words. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said these words to Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam and then transferred by Jibreel alayhi salam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And that is why it has got some qualities. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has explained in Quran-e-Kareem that those, when we have given you the most excellent book, those who would recite, they would get goosebumps. Their hair of the body would rise. They have goosebumps. They're with the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the qualities of Quran-e-Kareem. When they read about the azab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they get goosebumps and they get trembling. They shiver because of the azab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when they come and recite about the rahmat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when they talk about the Jannah, and when they talk about the in'amat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they cool down, their skin cooled down, and their qulub become very soft, their skin become very soft. This is the quality of Quran-e-Kareem. And this is what is explained in this ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has explained the qualities of Quran-e-Kareem in this ayah. What we do, we recite Quran-e-Kareem. We recite Quran-e-Kareem. If we recite hadith, as Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the one who recites Quran-e-Kareem and he has goosebumps all over his body, that means the azabun nar would be haram for that body. Hazrat Asma bint Abi Bakr, she said that when she heard about this ayah, she said the Sahaba used to have this kind of a state when they used to recite Quran-e-Kareem or when they used to listen to Quran-e-Kareem, that they would be shivering sometimes and they would be happy sometimes. So this was the quality. This is the way actually we should recite Quran-e-Kareem. What we do, just the formalities. Oh, we have to recite Quran-e-Kareem because I am Muslim. Can you just imagine? The greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is such. When the Quran huruf were written, in one narration, the one harf of Quran-e-Kareem was as big as Kohe Qaf. We might think, oh, is it possible? Why not? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is such a great that if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is great, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's qalam is great, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's huruf will be great too. Scientifically, some people think, I just give them example that there was a time when the computer started. How big was the computer? It was as big as this room. They used to keep cards in them and the card used to be punched. That was the time. And now the whole computer is in your pocket. If hadith says that the harf of Quran-e-Kareem, when it was written, the one harf was as big as Kohe Qaf, we should accept it. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kalam should be the greatest kalam, of course. And whatever, if we are reciting Quran and if we are feeling that we are reciting the same words as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has recited, just think of the feeling at that time. If we are reciting and thinking that somebody would be just looking at me thinking how pious he is reciting Quran Kareem, that recitation is thrown away and it's not accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we recite, we should feel that we are saying those words which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said himself. We will get more reward, inshallah, if we recite Quran Kareem. And also there are a lot of fadail of Quran Kareem. We would be, inshallah, talking about that. Next month, which is coming, is Rabiul Awwal. Now we are talking about Quran Kareem. And inshallah, next month we will be talking about Sahib-e-Quran, which is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That is the month when he came to this dunya. Inshallah, may Allah give us tawfiq to act upon it. May Allah give us tawfiq to get each and every harf of Quran Kareem, to get the best out of the reward from Quran Kareem. Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan warzuqna ittiba'ah wa arina al-batila batilan warzuqna ijtinabah. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin salatan tunajjina biha jami' al-hajat wa taqdi lana biha jami' al-hajat وتطهرنا بها من جميع السيئات وترفعنا بها عندك على الدرجات وتبلغنا بها أقصى الغايات من جميع الخيرات في الحياة وبعد الممات إنك على كل شيء قدير برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين والحمد لله رب العالمين.